Talked about Jonathan Taylor not getting paid. Josh Jacobs got tagged. Najee Harris, though, hopped on a Zoom call, and it's basically this article from NFL.com summarizes it pretty well. Just says an offseason that included Miles Sanders being the highest paid free agent runner at an average of $6.4 million per year. Three stars, Saquon, Josh Jacobs, and Tony Pollard receiving the franchise tag without a long-term deal by July 17th deadline, accumulated in a recent Zoom call between the best at the position to discuss the depressed market. Najee Harris said on Wednesday that he and his fellow backs exchanged solutions that included changing the franchise tag so it isn't applied according to position, thus equaling the playoff field. So basically, this would be like the franchise tag is going to be the same number, and it's not going to be average salary for the position. It's going to be, hey, that quarterback that if you franchise tagged him this year and you'd have to pay the guy $35 million, you're going to be paying your running back $35 million when the highest paid running back in free agency was Miles Sanders at less than $7 million, which is insane when you think about it.
It's sad when you think about some of the best running backs in the league not getting paid.
Yeah.
Saquon making a 1 year, $11 million deal. Josh Jacobs, who is a phenomenal running back, not getting paid. Austin Eckler, I understand why the Chargers are nervous, especially because he's entering age 29. He deserves to get paid. He's been phenomenal for the last 6 years. And now it's reached its boiling point, and now we're at the point where how these running backs are getting paid. I think one of the solutions could be changing the way rookie contracts work for running backs, where kind of going somewhere like how the NBA contracts work for like having 2 guaranteed years and then having like a player option or team option for the following 2 years somewhere, or maybe have their contracts minimized and then they can't be tagged. Something in that aspect would help them even too, because right now, like, the tag for running backs is what kills them.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like it's been the issue with these running backs the past few years. It's been the issue with running backs holding out with Ezekiel Elliott. He's probably the one that robbed the Cowboys the most. Le'Veon Bell sat out an entire year, and then he still got paid, but he really wasn't the same after that. So I see why the owners are cautious. However, it is a position that you don't get paid for your value at the beginning of the career. So I feel like you do need some extra compensation because running backs get hit the most. You're exposed to the most potential brain trauma of any position in the NFL. And the NFL kind of just manipulates the rookie deal with that, where most running backs are turned out by year 5, and most franchises can avoid paying star running backs until that point, and then they just dump them to another team, and they either struggle, or you see what happened with Ezekiel Elliott and Le'Veon Bell when you sign them. Running back wasn't the same. So is it justifiable? Yes. However, when you want to solve a problem there, coming up with the franchise tag idea, meeting together, how can we change this? I feel like this is a position that does need some extra representation because a good running back can solve a lot of problems.
Oh yeah, especially for a team that's in like a rebuild, like a Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
Somebody who has a rookie quarterback, someone like the Panthers who just signed Miles Sanders. A running back in that situation could really take the pressure off a rookie quarterback.